Hello, my name is Daniel and I come from Jakarta, Indonesia. It's a long way to Kiev, Ukraine. It took us 25 hours just to come to Kiev, Ukraine. But this is not my first time here. This is my third time, in fact, in Ukraine. We've been coming to Ukraine over and over again, even though it's so far away. It takes us 25 hours because we have seen something here, we have experienced something here that we've never experienced anything like this anywhere else in the whole world. We come all the way in Ukraine because in Ukraine we are witnessing what I believe one of the greatest move of God in the history of Christianity. You might not believe what I'm saying, but when we come and we see it for ourselves, well, you will believe. That's why I want to invite you to come to Ukraine and experience it yourself. But apart from what we are seeing in the church in Kiev, Ukraine, we are also experiencing something else. We were invited to attend this training called History Makers Training. And I tell you what, this training is so amazing. Because in this training, you are being taught that the move of God in Ukraine is not just a divine move of God where God moves sovereignly without us being able to control or anything, but in the training, we are actually being taught that the kind of move of God is actually duplicable. Meaning, if we can learn the principles, we can learn the law in which this move of God works, we can reproduce it in our nation. We can duplicate it. We can bring it to our own nation, to our own cities, and start moving in the same direction. And from my first visit to Ukraine, I was challenged to see what is happening here is so awesome and amazing, and it creates a fire. Something is burning in me. But then I was determined to come again for the second time and attend the HMT. And when I attended the HMT, we learned principles, we learned law system, we learned how to duplicate the move of God in our nation. And as a result of that, last April 2013, I came to HMT. When I go back to my nation, I made a radical move. I was pastoring a church. But then, as a result of the HMD, you won't believe this. I just shut down my church. I closed down my church. I told my people, if you just want to have church, well, you can find any other churches in the city. There are plenty of churches. But what we want is not just to have church, but we want to change the nation. So I challenge them also at the same time, if you want to be a history maker, if you want to change your nation, well, join this mentoring class that I'm starting. And out of around 100 people that was in my church, only around 20 left attended the mentoring class. But you won't believe this. Just in the matter of 2 months, we have started 4 different ministries. Just in 2 months, with 20 people, 4 different ministries, touching the society, changing their surrounding, their community. You won't believe this. The impact is so amazing. I would rather have 20 people where I invested my life into, but then they started changing the community, the cities, and the nation for Jesus, than to have thousands of people in my congregation, but they are doing nothing for the nation. So that's one of the impact, one of the results we get for the HMT. So again, I want to invite you and challenge you to also come. Number one, to see it for yourself, to witness it for yourself, to experience it for yourself. Here, there's something you will never see anywhere else in the world. But number two, if you can come, you invest a little bit of your time to attend the HMT, History Makers Training. It will totally change your life, but you will go back to your nation, bringing the principles, the systems needed, where you can duplicate the move of God in all your nations. So again, come. God bless you.